Alright then guys, welcome back to another video from Reef Drama. You may have remembered at the end of the last week's video I had this stood next to me and I said to you, what is it? Comment in the section below if you know what it is. Well, today we're going to find out, and it is the Evergrow it5012 V2 Pro LED light. Can't wait to get this bad boy out and get it above the tank. So let's go do that right now. Alright then, so let's see if we can get into this. It's certainly very well packaged, very strong. Alrighty then. Hey, look at that. So hopefully you can see everything that's going on. Looks like you can. So down at this end of the box we've got the hanging kit. So that's good. We've also got the lead, and then we've got the power brick itself. Got that over there. We've also got, I would imagine this is for connecting on these legs. So we'll take these out, we'll have a little look at those later. Let's get the actual light out of this box. So let's have a little look at getting in here. Oh, can't wait to see this. It's exciting. Right. Alrighty, so we've got the remote control. Oh, lit up already. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It's got a protective sleeve over the front of that, so we can peel that off. Battery isn't exactly full, but we'll work out later how we're going to charge that. So your charging point just down there underneath. But yeah, lights up, backlit, digital. Very nice. Instruction manual, that's good, we're going to need that. You can see the range that they've got. So we've got the IT5040, a 5060, 5080, and the one I've got, which is the 5012. And then a little instruction manual there on the remote control. And take off these bits. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. Loving it. Get it all in the camera. Oh, there we go, just about. Quite on the old big side. Yeah, loving that. Loving it. Turn it over. Yeah, 4 fans in there. I'll stand it up, you can at least see 2. So we've got one fan there, one there, and obviously another 2 at the other end. So let's lower it back down, keep it nice and safe. These have got the hanging kit just across here. Let's slide these along. So wherever you want to put them, one at each end and one in the centre. Alright then guys, so I just wanted to show you the hanging bracket, or the hanging mechanism that's come with this. So at the one end, obviously, you've got your hook that you can hook on to, you know, whatever it is, whether it's a hook in the ceiling or if it's like a bar. This will actually slide onto the bar that I've got, so that's good. You've then also got this piece here, which if you push down, I'll just bring it in a bit closer. If we push down on the top, then what that allows us to do, which is this little bit here, this allows us then to lower or raise the actual light itself. The other thing that it's got is this piece, which you've got the thread on the inside of both the ends, and they're going to go onto both these sides here. Screw that one onto there. That then becomes our kind of hanging section as such, and we've also got a bit in the centre, like this little screw here, that we can undo, because that will then allow us to, once we've got it exactly centre, we can then do this up and it will pinch together and stop it from moving. This will then just slide undo these a little bit. This will then slide all the way down to the other end of the light, and then when you pinch those up, that actually holds them in place. So as soon as you screw those bits onto it, it stops this from sliding around, it pinches it together. The other thing as well that it has, just in case you're wondering, is it has the legs that actually comes with it. So if you don't have the ability to hang your light, then you will have these legs. These will clip onto the side, and obviously you've got the brackets then that will hold it all in place, sitting on the edge of your tank, and then these bits connecting then to the sides of the light. So that's enough of that waffle. We've done the unboxing. Nice remote control. We've got the instruction manuals. We're definitely going to need those at some point. So I think the next thing I need to do is take down the old light, raise the bracket, and then fit this new light. So let's get on with that. Woo! Can't wait. Alright then, so obviously as you can tell, pretty excited to get this light up. So I'm going to start now to unwire the current light that I've got here, start taking that down. Then I'm going to have to raise the bracket, and then finally obviously put the new light in place. Yeah, fingers crossed, all goes well. And I think the hardest thing is going to be raising the brackets, trying to get around the back of the tank, unscrewing things, and it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. But getting that light above this tank, it's all going to be worthwhile in the end. So let me crack on with it, and I'll start disconnecting this light and see where we are. Okay, little update where we are at the moment. Can't raise the brackets or the uprights any more than what they are. Is under here where they're actually connected to the back of the tank. At the moment, if I can just bring you down and zoom you in, I've got that tank full of RO water, and you might just be able to see the metal upright bracket that's at the very back, just under there. And right at the back of that is where one of the connections is for the bracket, and the other one is at the top. So it means taking all of this out to undo those, to raise the bracket, do the same obviously on the other side. Luckily I can get to those two because they're both above the sump. Yeah, a lot more work than what I actually thought it was going to be. But you know, there you go, that's reefing for you, I suppose. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Set up the brackets, the hanging brackets on the light, and see if we can get it hung, and at least get it turned on anyway. Hey, there we go. It's up. I got the remote in my hand. So, yes, it was a bit of a ball ache trying to raise the bracket. As I mentioned before, couldn't do that. Obviously abandoned that. But I did manage to obviously slide these onto the bar, get the bar in place, hang the light over on the left here, or right is obviously where the power cable comes out. I'm going to see if I can, I don't know, bring that around and try and run it down the back, you know, of the actual bracket itself, just to try and get that out the way if I can. But otherwise, it's up. And it looks great, really pleased with it, really happy. I have left all the bits on here as far as the hanging sort of part of it is concerned, just so that as and when that bracket does go up, if I do then want to lower the light a little bit, I can. But currently it's about 8-9 inches off the water surface, probably should be around about 11 to 13 inches. You know, I've only got the softy tank obviously at the moment with all the soft corals, so it doesn't need massive intense lighting, but you know, it probably does still need to go up a little bit higher. So currently it's just on at the moment. I haven't really sort of messed around with the programming of it. I've got that yet to do, but I will do a separate video on the actual programming with the remote control. I don't want to put all of that into this video because it's going to make this video a little bit too long. This was really just about getting it unboxed, getting it out, getting so that you can see the light itself, and then putting it up onto the actual bracket. So I'm just going to bring the camera in, just give you a bit of a close-up anyway of it, but yeah, really happy with it. I think it looks really good. So yeah, thumbs up from me, that's for sure. Okay, so there we are. Just have a little look at it from underneath as best I can. Just try and zoom into these kind of puck select section sort of areas that you've got on here. But yeah, really pleased with this. I think it looks great. And then as you can see, as I mentioned before, with regards to the way that it hangs, put a little bit of light on that. There we are. All connected up, and yeah, just need to sort out getting it a little bit higher, but very happy with that. I think it looks awesome. Well, there we go then now. So you've seen it, you've seen it a bit close up as well. One thing that I do want to mention is that I have got it quite low on the intensity side of things, so I'm not going to ramp it up too quickly. When you are changing your lights, a good thing to do would be to keep the intensity level down across all channels, and then gradually raise it up across maybe a week or 2 weeks, depending on how high you're going to be going. I'll probably only be going to maybe around about 30%, on the main channels. So for now, I'm going to start off at probably around about 4 or 5%, and then bring it up to sort of 10, and then maybe 18, and then bring it up, to where I actually want it to be. So just always remember that. Don't go turning it on, getting it onto full intensity and whacking it above your tank. Always ramp it up a little bit slow and just take your time with it, along with everything really within the reefing community. Alright, so well, if you've liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. The next video will be all about actually programming the light itself with this little remote control, which is also looking pretty cool. And we'll hopefully see you on that video. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.
Easy go.